Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Cold Fire. Sorry I've been away for a while. I had a lot of songs I did 4 or 5 days ago. Did a bunch of them and set them up as premieres, but they've all ran out, so I'm trying to get down here and at least do a few of them today because it's 11 o'clock at night. I need my rest, and I'll do enough of them today because tomorrow I'm going to try to devote a lot of it to getting a lot more done. The next song request coming through is for George Michael, Careless Whisper. I do remember this song. I believe that this is one of his big hits when... I don't remember if he broke away from Wham at this time or not, because I didn't grow up on Wham. That was way ahead of my time. Not too far ahead of time. Make myself sound like pre-ancient. But anyways, we're going to react to it. I'm going to stop 4 or 5 times due to copyright issues, and hopefully that it doesn't get blocked, okay? But without further ado, let's listen to George Michael's Careless Whisper, because this was always a beautiful song that I did remember as I got older and realized what the song was about.
To mind a silver screen and all its sad goodbye.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that this one probably came out when he was with Wham. But I'll check at the end of the video because I'm quite curious, because he seems to have the same kind of hairstyle they did with Wham, but he's singing solo. Because I think that I was starting to appreciate music, or getting old enough to appreciate music, when he broke out on his own. But he changed his hair real short, had the leather and everything on, looked really good, very sophisticated and all that. Okay.
I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. Should have known better to cheat a friend, waste the chance that I'd been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you.
Wow, this song takes me back to not bad memories, I guess, but memories whenever you're old enough to go out to the club and get your heart broken, and you can feel this way about a song, if you know what I'm saying. It's one of those songs about especially when you're young. It seems like every time you meet someone, it's, oh my God, I'm so in love and everything. And then as you get older, you learn what love actually is and the difference between that and infatuation. So, yeah, so...
Whispers are a good friend to the heart and mind. Ignorance is kind. There's no comfort
okay, now it's bringing back a recollection of whenever I heard this song. I should have known better not to cheat a friend. Wasted chance that I've been never given. So what I'm assuming is that he went into the relationship with a good friend because they were building the connection together. But then something happened, and now he wished he could have it back because he realized that friendship was part of love. And that's why he's saying he's never going to dance again. His guilty feet have no rhythm. The way I danced with you. Stuff like that. Wow. Oh. I know it's not George in the video. He's letting some actors do the video for him. And I know the reason why. It was unacceptable at the time to show that kind of stuff on TV. Let me back it up again. Because I see the guy in the satin sheets and the girl that obviously from the nights past of romantic acts and everything, she's obviously gotten up before him, taken a shower, and I'm guessing the wife or either girlfriend comes home. Okay, I'm lost. Okay, so if the song matches the video, which it showed actually George Michael running after the girl that came in the room, but I know that wasn't him in the bed because the guy's hair was dark. So, but the girl that walked into the room and caught him is the one that George Michael is now chasing, because he knew he'd done something wrong. I'm totally confused now. Because I've never seen the video before. And I've heard the song a million times. But when you add the video to it, sometimes the video don't quite match up to the song. A lot of artists do that, where they'll make a song and then they'll make a video where it leaves you guessing. Like, because it doesn't actually tell the story. The video doesn't actually tell the story exactly like the lyrics. So it's kind of like open for interpretation. Oh, but she was pissed off and she just moved on. She got on that plane and she left him. Yep, that's gonna happen if you cheat on somebody. The way I dance with you. was him in the bed. I don't know. Because his hair does look dark, in a way. But he's dressed like he was in Wham, almost. That very 80s look. Okay, then. I'm gonna put in here. Hold on a second. I need to find the thing for. Okay. What? What? George Michael Careless Whisper. I don't want the full video. Careless Whisper was written by a 17-year-old George Michael while riding a bus for his job as a cinema usher. Co-written with Andrew Wrigley, the song was inspired by Michael's teenage experiences juggling two different romantic interests, Helen and a longtime crush named Jane, and the resulting guilt and fear of betrayal. Okay. Oh, Lord. Now I gotta find out. Careless Whispers is a song by the English singer-songwriter George Michael, released as the second single from Wham. Okay, so he was still in Wham at the time. Second album, Make It Big, 1984. Hold on. It was from the Make It Big album, 1984? Oh yeah. I was way too young to remember this song. It was produced by Michael and written by Michael and his Wham bandmate Andrew Wrigley. The single was credited to Michael as part of his transition to a solo career. Okay, so I was kind of right in assuming that because Wrigley wasn't on this video, that it was kind of George Michael's way of branching out on his own. I wonder why they broke up. I know that George Michael was gay. It was something that I'm surprised that no one ever knew. Like, same with Boy George and Elton John. It's like, nobody ever knew. I mean, come on, guys. Not that there's anything wrong with it, because I am. And I proudly admit it. It topped the charts in the UK, the US, and several other countries. It is one of the best-selling songs of all time, selling over 11 million copies, including 7 million in the US. Did it say where George Michael was originally from? Lord of mercy. It said it will tug at many a heartstring. Cashbox said it illustrates Wham's versatility and range when compared to the previous single Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. Yeah, I can see the difference in that. In 2016, Rolling Stone named Careless Whisper Michael's second best song, describing it as soulful, saxophone-laden ballad. Wow. It's got a lot of mixes to it. Anyways, I don't want to bore you with too much information about it, because I thought George Michael was from the UK, but I could be wrong. You guys let me know. Anyways, I thought the video was exceptional for him breaking out on his own, because it turned out to be a massive hit. But yeah, it is a very sad song, because myself, when I got older, I reverted back to the 80s songs, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Because when I joined the military in 96, it was kind of like one of those, and I was very young at the time, 19. So I missed a lot of the opportunities, but I noticed that the music was all starting to get a little bit different, and as the 2000s rolled around, it got to the point where I just didn't even enjoy it anymore. So I think that's probably what made me go back to the 80s and revisit it and everything. And being in the military, you get to explore more places and things, so you hear things. Anyways, that was Careless Whisper by George Michael, his big breakout song as a solo artist, breaking out from Wham. Thought it was a beautiful video. Yeah, it definitely tugs at your heartstrings, because if you got conflicting love, it can be very conflicting. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed that video reaction, and I hope that you liked it, and let me know what you think. And from the US to wherever you are in this great big old world, I send you all my love, hugs, and kisses, and I'll see you on my next video reaction. Love you guys. Bye-bye.